Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Tuesday, which means it's new release day, and I picked up a few things. First, the thing I wanted most, Chronicle. This is the Blu-ray DVD digital copy combo pack. Really glad to have this. I have been dying to see this movie since I first saw the previews on TV. I thought it looked absolutely awesome. I did not see it in theaters, though, because, as you guys probably know by now, I'm not much of a moviegoer. I'd rather wait for the Blu-ray DVD release. So today was the day. It's finally here. Glad to have it. I did have a few friends who went to see it in theaters, and they all loved it. My brother and his friends went as well, and they thought it was awesome too. So really glad to have this now. Cannot wait to watch it. If you guys have seen it, please comment below. Let me know what you think. But again, please do not post spoilers because I have not seen it yet. Also picked up The Gray, starring Liam Neeson. This is also the Blu-ray DVD digital copy combo pack. I have not seen this one yet either, but I've heard nothing but great things. Heard Liam Neeson is awesome in this role. And I have to say, it's really cool to see him in so many different movies lately. You know, in the last few years, it seems like he's appearing in everything. I feel like every trailer I see on TV and every DVD I buy, you know, Liam Neeson has some role in it, which is really cool because, you know, I probably first remember seeing him in Darkman when I was younger. That's probably, you know, the first role I remember him in anyway. And, you know, that movie was absolutely awesome. I loved it then. I still love that movie. It's a great Sam Raimi film. And, you know, Liam Neeson was awesome in that. And, you know, then I feel like there was a long period of time where he really didn't appear in much. I didn't see him in too many movies. You know, Love Actually comes to mind, but other than that, I didn't see him in too many others. And then just in the last few years, as I said, I just feel like he's popping up in everything. I mean, he was in this, he's in Taken, Taken 2, which is coming out later this year, Battleship, which is coming out, you know, Wrath of the Titans, Afterlife, Chloe, you know, just a variety of roles in various genres. So that's just really cool. He definitely deserves the work. He's a great actor, and I cannot wait to watch this one. Also picked up Super Size Me, one of my favorite documentaries. This is a pretty sick film, and I mean that in a good way. It was so well done. It definitely, you know, it definitely succeeds in what it sets out to do. If you guys don't know what this is, I'll explain a little bit. Basically, this it's a documentary. This guy decides he's going to eat nothing but McDonald's for 30 days, just a strict McDonald's diet for a month straight, and just to see the effect that it has on his body is just truly disgusting. I mean, if you guys want to see a scary film, this is a scary film, especially if you eat a lot of junk food and a lot of fast food, I should say. Really crazy stuff. And there's one point in the film where the doctor literally warns him that he needs to stop. It's just absolutely crazy. I mean, you know, I do like McDonald's. McDonald's fries are actually my favorite French fries, but I don't eat a lot of fast food. I probably only eat it maybe once a month, if that. You know, I try to eat healthier, but I gotta say, every time I do eat it, I always think about this movie. It just doesn't go away once you watch it. You know, it's truly scary to think what it can do to you over time. I know none of us are eating it, you know, for a month straight, but still, I mean, after watching this movie, you're gonna think twice about putting, you know, fast food into your body. But I do have to say, on the way home, I stopped at McDonald's. I picked up a few large fries and a couple of burgers, and I just went to town. And I'm not joking when I say that either. It put me in the mood for it. So. And then plus I figure once I rewatch this movie, I'm not going to want to eat it for a while. So, you know, I had to fill my quota today. Also picked up Mortuary. This was a complete blind buy. I saw this awesome 80s cover art and had to have it. It's an 80s horror film. I don't think I ever saw it. It stars a young Bill Paxton, but I read the back. It sounds awesome. Who knows, though? You know, with 80s horror films, you know, I think I don't see them. Then I end up putting on the DVD and end up remembering a few scenes. So maybe that'll be the case with this one. I'm not sure yet. It's part of Katarina's Nightmare Theater series, which is pretty cool. She releases they released some pretty cool titles under her label. Has a reversible cover art as the other ones do as well, just in case you don't want the Katarina logo up top. But really cool, glad to have this one. Can't wait to check this one out. Also picked up Women in Prison triple feature. It comes with Chain Heat, Red Heat, and Jungle Warriors. Now, I'm not huge into women in prison movies. You know, I'm not big into exploitation films. You know, there are a few that appeal to me, but you know, most of them don't. But I really wanted this one for Chain Heat. You know, I'm sure most of you know Linda Blair stars in this one in a truly infamous role. So glad to have that in the collection now. But what really sold it for me is this line on the back, which I'm going to read real quick. It says, "Chain Heat, widely regarded as the greatest women in prison film of all time, finally comes to DVD in a totally uncut, remastered version. This triple feature collection of boobs behind bars, mid-80s exploitation classics will only be in print for a limited time." When I see in print for a limited time, I have to have it. This had to go in my collection, and now I'm glad to have it. Also picked up this really awesome edition of Piranha. I absolutely love this cover art. I was first made aware of this by Casey Jones, Chris. He sent me a link with a picture of this edition. This is a release from Canada, actually, which is pretty cool. I'm glad to have found that since I do live in the U.S. But yeah, really awesome. I do own this movie on Blu-ray, but I don't own it on DVD until now. And I'm glad to have found it with this cover art. You know, it's slightly, I mean, well, it's not just slightly different. It has the same idea as the U.S. release cover art, but the U.S. doesn't have this piranha eating the title and doesn't have, you know, that blood red around the text, which is really cool. So, you know, just those subtle differences makes a huge difference to me. Even the spine, you know, is really cool. So, really glad to have this. I really love that cover art. Also picked up Unfaithful, starring Richard Gere, Diane Lane. This is just one I've been wanting to add to my collection for a while. Never got around to it until now. It's only cost me a couple of bucks used. Now the next few titles, they all have something in common. If you guys can notice the trend, just please comment below. I'm just curious to know if anybody knows what these movies have in common. First, The Joneses. Don't know too much about this one. Stars Demi Moore and David Duchovny, but read a few things about it. Sounds pretty cool, so decided to pick it up. It was only a couple bucks. Also picked up The Rum Diary. Been wanting to see this one. I've heard great things about it. Johnny Depp's awesome, so you know, I'm sure I'll enjoy this. Also picked up The Informers. Has a great cast. It's from Bret Easton Ellis, who's also the author of American Psycho, Less Than Zero, The Rules of Attraction. And also Never Back Down. This is the 2-disc special edition. Now, this was actually a Target exclusive, but I didn't buy it at Target. I bought it at another store. It was being sold as used, but still sealed, you know, still the security sticker, still have the Target sticker on here. And it's a Target exclusive, so even though it says 2-disc, it actually has a third bonus exclusive disc, only exclusive to Target, so that's pretty cool. And finally, Friday Night Lights. Now, as you'll see, it says full screen on the bottom. Now, as a DVD collector and a movie lover, you know, I'm one of those guys who I always have to pick up the widescreen releases of films. You know, I'm sure, as most of us are. You know, most of the time, you see more with the widescreen release. However, there are certain cases on DVD where they're actually cropping, you know, the top and bottom of the screen to make it a widescreen release. This is one of those cases. You know, you're actually seeing more in the full screen version of this film. However, I could care less about the film itself. The main reason why I wanted the full screen version of this DVD is for a very special deleted scene featuring Amber Heard, and you know, there's certain aspects of it that can only be seen in the full screen version. Hence, why I bought that one. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. I'm sure you guys can figure it out for yourself. But really cool. Glad to have that now. It is a really good movie, and I do love the show as well. So glad to have that. So that's it, guys. Please comment below. Let me know what you think of these titles. Which movies you've seen. Which movies you want to see, or which ones you like and dislike. All that good stuff. I'll be back soon with more videos. And thank you for watching.